Hi there, and welcome to 45 Minutes of Pilates. I'm Karen, and today all you're going to need for class is a mat and your body. So water is always a good idea to have with you. Of course, a smile and a good attitude make anything you do better. So let's just focus on your body today, especially your core. So from the collarbone down to the middle of the thighs. So yes, it's those abdominals, obliques, but it's also other muscles that stabilize us, like I said, from the collarbone to the middle of your thighs. So this is a Zoom class that I videoed. When I'm facing the camera, either when I'm saying left or right, either do what you see me doing or what you hear me saying. But we always do both sides, so you will be even in the end. Let's put everything to the side so you can focus on you during this class. Because especially with Pilates, it's something you want to make sure and take at your pace and not just kind of go through the motions. Not even if you've done the exercise several times, listen to your body. You want to make sure that you're not going to do anything to bother your back or your elbow or your knee or whatever it is for you, okay? So let's put everything to the side and decide to take care of you. Here we go. Guys, I'm Karen. I'm so glad you're here with me. All you're going to need today is your body and a mat, all right? And a good attitude along with a smile always takes you a long way. We are going to start seated today, so let's go ahead and have a seat. And we are going to extend your right leg, bend that left knee, and take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let's look past our fingertips. Bring those palms to somewhere along that right leg. You could grab the toes if you want to. And we're just gonna allow that chest to sink down towards that right thigh as you breathe. Exhale, release that right leg, and let's walk the hands here. So as we're stretching a little bit to get started, let's just try to bring yourself to this present moment. Put everything to the side. So you can make sure and take this class at your pace. We're gonna cross your left leg across. Hug that right arm around that knee, shoulders down. Let's lift the head up. Look over that left shoulder and deep breath. Good, let's go ahead and untwist and switch. We're gonna extend your left leg and take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, look past those fingertips and nose towards that left knee. Stay right there. Good, and on that exhale, let's go ahead and wind our hands around to the middle. Just relax this left foot. Start to bend your elbows as that chest sinks down. Good, let's take that right leg, cross it over. Left arm's gonna hug it in, so shoulders down, lift that head up. Let's look over that right shoulder. And untwist. All right, I'm gonna have you come onto your hands and knees. I want you to think about throughout class today, keeping those abdominals engaged. So just think about a zipper starting right below your belly button. And right now we're just gonna do some cat-cow stretches. Think about that zipper right below the belly button and zipping all the way up towards the middle of that rib cage. So everything in your middle stays nice and strong. Good. All right, let's go ahead and engage the middle. Come in your upper push-up position. So that could be from your toes or from your knees, but either way, our hips are not lifted, okay? So your hips aren't up here. Those hips are at neutral. I want you to lift your abs up and come all the way down nice and slow. I want you to reach your arms into Superman. Reach your arms down like Iron Man. Reach them one more time into Superman. And then press back up either to those knees or to your toes. Lift the abs up and let's do it again. Let's lower down nice and slow. Knees down when you need to. Reach into your Superman. And Iron Man. Make sure you're not shrugging those shoulders, especially as you bring the arms forward for Superman. Abs lifted up and press yourself back up to knees or toes. We're gonna do that 3 more times, so come on down slow. Try to keep those abs engaged as you reach into Superman. And back like Iron Man, using those mid-back muscles here. And press back up to knees or toes. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Slow and controlled. And reach. Your head is just in neutral, so you're not looking straight up or straight down. Continuing to breathe. We're gonna do that 1 more time. Up to those knees or toes, come on down. And reach nice and long. And take it back. And reach. Good, press yourself up to hands and knees. Let's take our knees apart. Big toes together, breathe and sit it back. Just make sure your forehead is rested. Think about the middle of that chest just sinking towards the mat. Good, let's arch up and do a nice cat stretch. Glancing up to the ceiling. We're gonna come to a plank on our forearms. But we are gonna take our arms like this, okay? So instead of your forearm plank being here, it doesn't really matter which arm is in front. You'll probably notice that as we move forward, it's gonna switch, okay? So try your best to keep those arms kind of parallel with each other. Take your knees down whenever you need to. I want you to lift your right arm up and hold. Good, I want you to bring it down and the left arm comes up and hold. And down, same thing can be done from those knees. All right, you can continue to do the rest with us, but place those knees on the mat, remembering that this is your workout. Let's try for 6, keep breathing. 5, good. 4, abs are lifted up. And 3, breathe, that's 2. And 1, nice job. Let's bring those knees apart, big toes together again. Breathe and sit it back. All right, I want you to go ahead and tuck your toes under and come to forward fold. Bring those feet about the width of the mat apart. Let's hold on to your elbows and just gently rock your whole torso towards one leg and then the other. And then both hands on your right leg gently. That right arm reaching up to the sky. Let's roll that right shoulder open. Good, we're gonna make our way over to the other side. Nose towards that left knee. And then left arm open, reach nice and long. We're gonna hang the arms down, just bend those knees. Engage your abs as you roll up. And those shoulders roll away from the ears. So let's take those toes out, engage our abdominals, and let's do some plie squats. Let's reach those arms up. So my toes are pointed out to incorporate my inner thighs. My head and chest are up. I'm not leaning forward as I squat down. So 4 more here, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Now keep doing your plie squat, but let's alternate lifting one leg and then lifting the other. So you're doing your best to keep those feet far apart. Feel the obliques having to work as that leg lifts, as well as those outer thighs, of course. Good, we're gonna do 8 more. Sit back into those heels. 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Roll those shoulders back. And let's take your right toes out to the side. So engage those abdominals, bring those arms up, and right leg stays straight. We're gonna crunch right side of that rib cage to the hip bone. So nice and strong. Keep those abs engaged. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring our feet together. Let's go ahead and stretch down our right side. That left arm's gonna gently pull the right arm straight. Just rest your head. Deep breath in, and exhale a little bit deeper. Very good. Let's take your right leg in front, please. Make sure that left heel is off the ground and your right knee's right above the ankle. We don't want to push forward onto the knee. So we're going to press down for 3, 2, 1, and lift and hold. Good. 3, pressing straight down, lift and hold. Engage the abdominals. See if your left leg will come up a little higher. And 3, 2. Only thing we're going to add is that left leg straight lifting up slightly for 3. And then pulse for 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do that 2 more times. 3, and lift. 3, 2, 1 more time. Pulse down for 3, and lift. 3 little lifts. Very good. Flex your right foot, lower that chest. Get a nice right hamstring stretch. Those of you joining me in Georgia know we have the wonderful fall stuff blooming right now. Very good, you guys. All right. Let's bring those feet about hip width apart. We're not going to push our knees forward. We're going to keep those abs engaged. We're going to raise our arms up to about shoulder height as we squat and squeeze those glutes. Engage your middle as you're squatting. Squeeze those glutes. Good. Sit back into your heels. I'm lifting my toes up a little bit as I'm doing these squats. 2 more. 1 more. Now, as I come up, I'm going to alternate lifting a knee. Right knee first, hold for a second. And squat, left knee up and hold for a second. Good. Feet are hip width apart, and you're making sure to sit back into those heels, not pushing those knees forward. Now let's alternate lifting our toes up. So right knee up, now right toes up. And squat, left knee up, left toes up. Very good. Sit back, right knee up, toes up as well. I know it's a balance thing. If you need to have a stool next to you, that's fine. The beauty of doing this at home is this is your workout and you're going to do what's best for you. Last 4. Good. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Awesome. All right, guys, just shake it out for a little bit. We're going to do our side crunches on our left side. But we're going to do a few things standing up and coming back to our plank before we do that left side. So I want you to get to a point where for sure your hands are on the mat. Your feet could be either at the end of the mat or they can be on the ground. Okay? So straight legs if possible. I'm gonna have you bring your hands down to the ground. Bend your knees when you have to, but just as straight as possible. Let's lunge one foot back and then the other. Let's take your right toes out to the side. Now you could bring your knees down to do this. Left toes, right toes, and left toes. Now bring your right knee to the right elbow. Same with the left. One more time. Good. Step one foot forward. Step the other foot forward. Straighten the legs best you can. Head down. Lift yourself up and do like a standing back bend. Good. Bring those hands down. Engage your abdominals. Lunge back one foot and then the other. Left toes out and right and left and right. Left knee to elbow and right. Remember to start from your knees if you need to. Good, bring one foot forward and then the back, straighten the legs to let the hamstrings stretch. Lift yourself up into a standing back bend. Let's do that 2 more times. Bring yourself back, engage the middle, lunge back one foot and then the other. Right toes out and left and right and left. Knee to elbow right. Wrists are below your shoulders as you're doing this. Last 2. Last 1. Step forward with one foot, then the other. Straighten the legs, let the hamstrings stretch. And then lift those arms up and reach it back. One more time. Keep breathing. Lunge back one foot and then the other. Left toes out. And right. And left. And right. Elbow to knee left. And right. One more time on each. Good. Step one foot forward, then the other. Straighten the legs, let the head hang down. Bring the arms up. Reach it back and open it up. Good. Shoulders back. Take a deep breath in and out. So, now we're going to come to our left toes. Engage those abdominals. Bring those arms up. And you can do that left side crunch. So this is one of those routines that you could save once I post it on YouTube. And you could do this while you are traveling. Maybe all you have is a mat. Maybe you don't even have a mat, just a floor. All right, no equipment needed here. Your body is your machine. 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's put our feet together. Left arm, let's stretch down that left side. Your right hand's going to grab the wrist. Just gently pull, completely rest your head. And deep breath in. Exhale a little bit deeper, pressing that left foot down. Very good. All right, so now your left leg is in front. Your right heel is off the ground. We don't want our feet to be too close together, so we push forward onto that knee. We need to have this leg a little farther back. So we're going to take it down for 3, 2, 1, and lift. So 3, 2, 1, you can lift that knee. Good. 3, 2, 1. We're going to make sure that front knee is right above the ankle, that left knee. 3, 2. Now let's hold it up and extend those toes. Good. 3, 2, 1. Knee up. And let's hold. Now let's take that leg behind us. 2, 3, and lift. Good. 3, 2, 1, lift and hold. Let's lift that leg. 3, 2, awesome. Knees right above the ankle as you're pulsing down. 3, 2, 1. Couple more times. 3, 2, 1. Abs stay strong. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Lift that back leg. 3, 2, and awesome. Flex that left foot. Sit it back and breathe. Awesome. All right, let's start at the back of the mat. Keep those abs strong as we walk those fingertips down. Walk those hands out. We're going to come back to our forearms. If you can do them the same way we did earlier, okay? Kind of parallel, knees down. Same thing when you need to. Let's lift one arm up and hold. Good, and switch. Fight gravity with everything you've got. Lifting those abs up. Just doing the best that you can. And being extremely proud of yourself for getting here today. 5 more. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, guys, knees apart. Big toes together. Breathe and sit it back. Rest your forehead. Walk those fingertips towards the front of the mat. Separate your feet. Let's keep the hips in the air. And as you rest your forehead, let the middle of the chest and your underarms just sink down. Good. Come on up. A nice cat-cow stretch. And then you're going to have a seat at the front of your mat. Let's start out with those hands back behind us. Let's engage our abdominals, not let ourselves just kind of sink down into those shoulders. Nice tall posture. So a modified first, you're going to take one leg out to the side. See how I'm kind of turning so my outer thigh shows to the ceiling. You could do the same thing with both legs. You could do some with both legs and some with one at a time. But really engage the middle as you lean back. Last 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. I'll bring my feet a little farther away from my body, but the soles of my feet are together. I'll walk my hands towards my toes and exhale, just sink down. Good, let's bring those legs apart and let's walk our fingertips between those feet. Stay right there for a good stretch. Now let's bring those arms up and let's roll all the way down, shoulders down, abs are strong. From that middle, come on up, exhale, and let's twist. See if that back arm can be up at shoulder height as you do that twist. Shoulders down, try to relax your thighs, make your abs do the work. Exhale, come on up. And twist. Good, shoulders down, keep breathing. And strong, come on up. And twist. Good. Make sure you're not holding your breath at any point. Exhale nice and strong. Come on up. Now, if you want to, for the rest, you can lift the toes up to meet that opposite hand. It's up to you. If you're going to do that, that arm just comes out to the side rather than reaching behind you. Just going to do 4 more. Good, 3 more. Nice and strong, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, go ahead and lay down. And let's just rock side to side. Just massage that low back. So I'm going to get you started rolling like a ball. So we're going to take it up and lift, and I want you to hold. All right, continue to do that. Roll back and lift, nice and strong through that middle, and lift and hold. Slowly, let's do 4 more. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Your feet could be down when you need to. 3 more. Lifting from the lower portion of that long abdominal muscle. 2 more. 1 more. And let's hold for 4, 3, 2, and good. Your right leg is in front. And let's walk those fingertips out. Elbows down and breathe. Try to relax some of the tightness in your back and your hips. When our hips get real tight, they try to take over for those abs. We don't want that to happen. So let's roll down nice and slow. Shoulders relax, thighs relax. Abs are strong. Now you're going to be lifting that right leg straight up. I want you to use your abs to lift yourself up and lower that leg. Use your abs to lift. Try to resist using your neck muscles to do this. Nice and strong. Engage your middle. And lift. 4 more. Good. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Now, best you can, I want you to go right into right leg circles. So you're either circling both legs to the right, or your left foot goes down and you're just circling the right leg, okay? I want you to do what feels right for you. We're gonna do 6 more, and then we'll stretch. Good, 5 more. 4 more, keep those legs as straight as possible. 3 more times. 2 more. Really engaging that middle, your nice Pilates scoop. 1 more time. Awesome. Let's put the feet farther apart than our hips. Let's take the Arms straight out, and let's windshield wiper those knees. So look in the opposite direction. And slowly switch. Look in that opposite direction. Do that a couple times to each side. Good. Now you're going to bring those feet about the width of your hips apart. So not real close, but not real far away either. Abs are engaged. Those arms are going to lift up as you lift your hips into a bridge, and then everything lowers down. And we're going to lift up and lower down. Now let's take your right leg and move it with you as you lift the hips. Same leg if you can. Lift it up and hold, and down. 3 more times. 2 more times. Now this time we're going to keep the hips up, and we're going to raise and lower the leg with our arms. Try to keep those hips up if you can. Now see if you can lift your left toes off the mat. That's the foot that's on the mat, so just your left heel is up. Last 2, everybody. Last 1. Awesome. Lower down. Left leg's going to cross on top. Hands behind your right thigh. Let's pull it in. Take your left forearm, push that left thigh away. We're pulling that right leg towards us at the same time. Good. Let's engage the middle. Let's rock ourselves so we're up. Chest is nice and open. Let's use those abs to lift those hips up. And let's stop here and twist. 4. Notice I can put a foot on the ground if I need to. All right, lift those hips. Shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Use the lower portion of that long abdominal muscle. 4. Just 2 more times. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time, you guys. 4, 3, 2, and good. Let's sit with your left leg in front. Take a nice deep breath in, reach those arms up. And exhale, look past those fingertips, come on down. Just bend those elbows. Feel the nice release in your back and your hips. Good, let's take our legs straight out. Walk our hands towards our ankles or our feet and just start to bend your elbows. That chest is sinking down. Back of your knees are just gently pressing towards the mat. And now let's roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Make sure those thighs are relaxed, abs are engaged. Continue to breathe. Good, let's take your left leg straight up. We're going to use our abs to lift up, not our head and neck, okay? So abdominal muscles, lift, extend, and reach. Good, really lift, extend, and reach. Good. And reach. Each and every time, zip up through that middle, and that's what's lifting you up towards that straight left leg. Last 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. Now, if we can go straight into our left leg circles, abs are engaged. You decide whether you're circling just the left leg or both legs together. Either way, keep the legs as straight as you can. Really scoop that belly button in. Picture what you're doing through your middle. Very conscious effort. Last 3. Last 2. Last one, keeping those legs nice and straight. And awesome. Whew. Hug those knees in. Let's bring those arms up. Take your knees one way, look in the opposite direction. And switch. Good, bringing those feet to the mat. Those feet are hip width apart, so not real far away, but not all the way close together. Engage your middle. Let's lift the hips, raise the arms, and lower down. Good, lift those hips and raise the arms, and lower down. If you want to, that left leg lifts up, and then lower everything down. Lift up and breathe, and down. So very slow and controlled, using that, especially your right hamstring and right glute. Last 2 like that. Last 1. But we're going to go ahead and keep that leg in the air. Keep that right hip up. Lift our right toes if we can. So that right heel that's on the ground, see if you can lift those right toes up. You got it. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Awesome. Right leg crosses on top. Bring those fingertips underneath that left thigh. Pull it towards you. Take your right forearm, push the right thigh away. Good, use those abs to go and lift yourself up. Shoulders relaxed, just hold it. 4, 3, foot down if that back hurts at all. And reach towards those ankles or feet. Exhale, chest towards your thighs. Good, come onto your hands and knees, please. Go ahead and give yourself a nice cat-cow stretch. And let's go ahead and come to our right side plank. So your right knee can be on the ground for a modification if you'd like. You're on your right forearm and either the right knee is down or both legs are straight. I want you to start out with 4 hip dips. So 4, 3, 2, now your left toes come and touch the hand. 4, or come close, you don't have to touch. 2 and 1, toe touch. 2 more times, guys. 4, 3, and tap your toe. Woo, one more time. 4, 3, 2, and awesome. Good. Bring that hip down. Gladly, right? Keep your feet on the left and your right foot's against that left thigh. Let's take your right arm and reach. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, like past your fingertips, and you're gonna bring your palms down to the mat, your forearms down if you want to. Chin in your chest, try to relax some of the tightness around those hips. And see if you can wind around a little bit to your left, your chest is down. Look over that left shoulder. Good. Let's come to that left side. So you're on that left forearm. Your left knee could be on the mat or both arms straight. Start out with 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap your toe or do the best you can. 4, 3. Remember that left knee could be on the mat as you tap the toe if you need it to. 4, 3, 2, 1, and tap one more time. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1, and tap. Hip down. Woo! Those are tough, especially that toe tap, right? All right, so your left foot is against your right thigh. Let's reach that left arm and breathe. Very good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, look past your fingertips, palms down. Start to bend the elbows. Feel free to come to the forearms if you want. Each exhale, relaxing some more tightness. Let's wind around to your right. Chest is still down a little bit. Look over that right shoulder. Good. Now let's bring our knees apart, big toes together. Look up to your left and rotate your wrist. And left hand palm up, slides underneath the right. Rest on the left side of the face. Let your right fingertips walk to the front of the mat. And then right hand to your low back. Allow your shoulders just to relax. Allow your left ear to sink towards the mat. And let's slowly untwist. Come on to the other side. You're going to look up to your right, rotate your wrist, right hand palm up, threads that needle, rest on the right side of the face, and walk your left fingertips to the front. Good, left hand at the low back, allow your shoulders just to flop. And let's untwist. Go ahead and come on up to the front of the mat. Let's roll down one vertebra at a time. Shoulder blades in your back pockets, thighs relaxed. And let's go ahead and hug your right knee into your chest. Shoulders down, rotate that foot gently in both directions. Now your left hand brings the knee across the body. Let's look over to your right. And allow those left fingertips to gently pull that knee in a diagonal away from your right shoulder that stays on the mat. As you roll to the low back, that right foot gently comes towards the middle of the chest. And then your right leg crosses on top of the left. Let's hang on to shins, ankles, or feet. And take those toes towards your shoulders gently. Release, hands on those knees. Let's draw some circles. Massage that low back gently in both directions. So we let the right leg go and hug your left knee in, circling that left foot gently in both directions. And then right hand brings that knee across the body. Let's look over to your left and take a breath or two. Those right fingertips are gently pulling that knee in a diagonal away from your left shoulder. And then as you roll to the low back, let's take that left foot towards the middle of your chest. Big deep breaths. And let's take the left leg on top of the right. Hold on to your shins, ankles, or feet, and gently toes towards your shoulders. Release. Let's use those abs to go ahead and rock ourselves up and have a seat in a comfortable cross-legged position. Deep breath in, those arms come up. And let's twist, look over one shoulder. Gently the head comes up as you twist. Inhale up. And exhale other side, gently twist. Untwist, let's point the fingertips down and gently pull that fingers back. And switch. Good, nice deep breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale out, Give yourself a nice hug and pat on the back. Thanks for joining me today. High five.